There we go. Should work now. What about the audio level? Is it okay? I probably should have checked this before I started the stream. It is okay. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it seems okay. Let's just start. Allow dodge rolls, subtitles, text. Oh goodness. Voices can be in a few languages, but let's have it in English. As far as I know, the voice acting and the voices themselves is still the same from the old game. The first game.
Came the discovery of the superstrings theory, which stated that an elementary particle that is 10 to the negative 35 meters in diameter was the basic element of all matter. This prompted the idea that an infinite number of worlds exist parallel to our own, all separated by extra dimensions at the subatomic scale. Untitled Chapter will be a year long remembered in the scientific world as Professor William Kaufman's published work on ubiquitary strings is released. Simply put, Kaufman predicts that travel to a parallel world may be possible using a method he's called string tunneling. Many in the scientific field, while agreeing with his findings, say that the power output that is needed is far beyond the capabilities of science.
Anthony Zhu's trial ended today with a narrow not guilty verdict. The families of the 11 MIT lab workers who were killed in the July 1999 explosion contend that Zhu was at fault and that his attempt to create the first matter-antimatter reaction was the cause.
You're in my light, pal.
Commander Slade?
Not bad. I guess my weight, too.
I'm Major Vernon, sir. We've got a diamond priority situation at one of our outposts, and I'm to bring you to the site.
I got time to finish my drink? Guess not.
Sorry, sir, but we're almost to the site, and I'm supposed to debrief you before we land.
Get on with it, then.
In your mission briefing, you'll see that yesterday at 16:30 GST, a top-secret military experiment was launched.
You got any coffee?
No, sir. Now, if you'll just follow along.
Damn. Okay, I'm all ears, Major. Go on.
Well, as you may know, scientists have talked about traveling to parallel worlds for the last couple of years, and yesterday, we did it.
Did what?
We sent a probe through the boundary separating us from the other dimensions.
Really? Where'd you wind up? Belgium?
For 71 minutes, we were receiving data back from the probe before an entity from that world damaged it, sending an energy backlash through to our world that's caused an atomic chain reaction we were unable to contain.
Looks like your precious lab blew up.
Not exactly. Pilot, give me a 30-degree roll to port. It caved in.
Let me get this straight. The probe you shot in the Twilight Zone screwed up and is sucking us in?
Yes. And the vortex is growing exponentially, Commander. We estimate 25 days before the Earth is no more than a cosmic memory.
So why am I here?
You're here to escort a group of 3 scientists into the same parallel world to repair and retrieve that probe.
I'm trained in combat and survival. I don't run an escort service.
Urgent. Soft gear maintenance op needed at Hall G13. Red Sector comm briefing is a go at 1300 hours.
Look, all I'm saying, Anthony, is we weren't ready. I was as eager as you to test our theories, but that didn't give us license to...
Us? I'm not taking the fall for your flawed theories, Kaufman. My energy source didn't lose that probe, and when we find it, I'll...
Attention. Report all
Gentlemen,
packages.
this is Commander Cutter Slade. He's here to make sure you have no problems on your little trip.
No more than you've got, anyway.
This is Professor William Kaufman, head of the Cristobal Project.
Lab techs,
Yeah, it's a
vaccination
pleasure,
is-
Commander. I'm sorry
You
it
and me
has to-
both, Professor.
And Professor Anthony Xu, Professor Kaufman's...
guiding light. Without me, he'd still be at the blueprint stage.
Where I fear we should have stayed.
We can save the speculation until after we've plugged that hole, gentlemen. Professor Kaufman, you're due at the pad first.
Oh, I'll be along momentarily, Major.
Urgent. Task 5 commanders. P1 reload.
So, what's the plan, Professor?
Quite simple, really. When we get to the other world, we locate the damaged probe and repair the systems using these backup cards. Of course, the damage could be anything from the power output to the...
It's not the power output, it's the string tunneling device.
We'll find that out soon enough, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the pad. Why did they choose you, Commander?
Guess I drew the short straw.
Nice to know we have something in common. See you on the other side, gentlemen.
One step away from proving my energy source can work, and now this. I can't believe my luck.
Don't worry, Professor. Stick close to me and we'll get through this.
Listen, G.I. Joe. I'm only gonna tell you this once. I don't take orders from anyone.
Is that so?
I have a strong feeling you're going to be trouble.
The feeling's mutual, Professor. Suit's a bit on the tight side.
Sorry. We've already sent a shipment of new technology weaponry to the other world. The instructions were in your brief.
Thanks. By the way, you said 3 scientists. So far, I've only seen double.
Wolf?
Oh, God.
What's she doing here?
You two know each other?
Not really. I know her lawyers pretty well, though.
Look, about that,
Is there a problem?
I don't really know. Is there, Wolf? I wouldn't want the senator upset again.
My mother has nothing to do with this. I'm here on my own credentials.
Ms. Wolf is our exobiologist, Commander. If your mission runs longer than expected, she'll be helping you figure out which bugs to eat and what plants to
Commander
avoid.
Slade, T-minus 10 minutes to launch.
She'll also be attempting
Please report to
communication with the
launch pad.
sentient beings we saw on the probe.
Communication? Her? How ironic.
You don't understand, Commander. What happened wasn't...
This happy reunion will have to wait, you two. Commander, we need you on the pad now. Ms. Wolf? What was all that about?
Guess you guys didn't have time for background checks. Level with me, Vernon. Is this thing really gonna get us there alive?
Would you rather stay here?
You've got a point there. Just try not to break anything else before I get back, will you?
We'll try, Commander. Good luck.
Ulukai! Son Nikar! Son Guarta!
You guys want to keep it down? My head is splitting.
Ulukai, are you unhurt?
Oh, goodness.
I think so, Doc, except my hearing's a bit out of whack.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Ulukai? What's that, some egghead word for... Holy shit!
What is egghead?
Who are you? Where are the others?
I am Sokrim, leader of the Dolotai Guardians. What others do you talk of?
Others, like me.
We found you alone, Ulukai. No others were there.
Brilliant. Now what?
Now? Now we will help you retrieve your 5 Mons and defeat Feyran and his soldier leader Croax. Then all of Adelpha will be free.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Chief. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've already got a world to save.
Yes, Ulukai, and that is Adelpha.
Why do you keep calling me Ulukai? The name is Cutter Slade.
Hundreds of moons ago, the Prophet Khazar spoke of a higher being, the Ulukai, who would arrive at this time to save Adelpha from destruction at the hands of Feyran. To do this, you will need the 5 Mons, sacred objects that have been hidden around the regions of Adelpha, awaiting your arrival.
Sounds like you have some real problems. Zokgrim, was it? But right now, I gotta find the 3 other people on my team and a busted probe. That's my first priority. If I have time afterwards, I'll see what I can do about helping you, okay?
If you search for friends and busted probe, have you a way of finding them?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Then I propose a deal with you, Ulukai. I will tell the other Dolotai Guardians to go out into their regions and search for what you seek. When they discover anything, they will get word to me, then I to you.
How many men do you have?
Once, we numbered in the thousands. Now we are but 100, and getting smaller with each moon.
So if I help you get these Mons, you'll use your 100 eyes and ears to look around this world for me?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice here. How will you know where I am?
We will know, Ulukai. Many Talon will not believe in you until they hear stories of your good deeds. All will watch your every move.
Fair enough. Now the probe is a big, shiny metal object, and I need to find it first.
Is this what you seek?
A backpack? Where'd you get that?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai, as were many sacred objects of the Yods.
No, the probe is much bigger than that. You said the rest of the equipment is there?
No, Ulukai. When sacred objects were discovered, many Talon take them for themselves, to have a little part of the Yods, and to feel hope that some moon they would help. Most Talon will not want to give up their sacred objects.
This mission will be a snap, Commander. It's just a simple repair operation. What could go wrong? Well, let's count. I lost my crew, can't find the probe. My equipment is being used by the natives as rosary beads. And I have 1 backpack with my HK-P-12 and 30 rounds of ammo. I believe that places this mission somewhere just south of Fubar.
I did not understand all what you said, Ulukai. But if you are looking for more items, I would like to give you this.
What is it?
This Gamsav is believed to save a Talon's essence when it is held and squeezed in one's hand. When you do this, a strange glow builds inside the Gamsav, and after a few moments, it lets out a bright light. This is believed to imprint your essence on the Gamsav, but you cannot move while the light is growing.
Skip it, Chief. This is too much. Look, I think I need to clear my head. Got a place I can stretch my legs a bit?
Of course, Ulukai. Our camp is open to you. You should find my son Jan. He can help you. Once he has done so, return to me, and I will open the Daoka, so you may leave.
Alright. So, they gave us a game GAM save, which is a game save object. Also, the game sound might be a bit too loud. They fixed controls from the old game. Weren't there ammo? Oh, there we go. That's some medkits. All right. I probably shouldn't have the gun out. How do I unequip it? Please, how do I unequip? Keyboard. Oh, the game doesn't pause. It doesn't say how to unequip guns. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. We have some more ammo, I think it is. HK P12 ammo. There we have the Dauka, the portal to the other areas.
Stable organic energy detected.
Oh, what was the X-rays again? We have a world map, notepad, lexicon. This is so that I know what everything means. Here's the scanning. There's only 4 or 5 people here, apparently.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Can I pick anything up here? There we go, there's some minerals there. A red crystal. Who's this? Ah, Jan. Reet.
Pardon me, buddy. Are you Jan?
Yes, Ulukai. I'm glad that you are feeling better.
Thanks. Your father said you could help me get the kinks out.
The what?
Forget it. I need to get some exercise. Can you help me out?
I can do that, Ulukai. There are 4 tests we do here to train other Guardians. I can guide you through them if you would like.
Yes,
I would.
Do that.
Then you can choose from our tests of jumping, swimming, targeting, or sneaking.
Notepad accessed.
I remember swimming being horrible back in the old game, but it might be better now. Let's do the... Oh, I destroyed the thing that I was supposed to destroy.
What about this targeting test?
You have finished that test, Ulukai. There is no need to repeat it.
Yes, I did it. Sneak test?
Let's try this jumping test.
Follow me, Ulukai. I will take you to the place where we test the skills of jumping.
Yeah. Oh! Ah, that makes sense why you can jump so high. But there should be more items around there.
Metal detected.
Yeah, there we go. I found something. Some metal. Anything else around these bushes? Alright, let's talk to him.
What now?
Across the water, you can see the steps that lead to the top of the rocks. Jump across there and claim your reward. Only those of strong essence can make this jump.
Notepad accessed.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, more
Metal detected.
more metal. Oh, I'm not dressed for this weather.
Lexicon.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me? Damn it, people! Turn on your receivers!
Be careful coming down, Ulukai!
I'm not coming down yet. I need to check the roof. There might be some items up here.
energy detected.
Yeah, down there, right? Alright.
Son of a...
How did I roll again? I know we can roll. Wait, where is Jan? Jan? Oh, he's in there, okay. What about the swim test?
Come here a second, would you? Tell me about your test of swimming.
We test the ability of all Guardians to swim down into the waters around Adelpha. This is useful for us when we hide our items or want to avoid the soldiers of Croax. Follow me, and I will explain our test.
There's a chest here.
Yo, Shorty, you want me to swim in there? I'll freeze my headset off.
This water is very cold, but it holds items that you may find useful. Swim to the bottom to find the best ones, but be sure to protect your essence.
Notepad. Access.
You want me to swim in there? I'll freeze my headset off.
This
Notepad. Accessed.
Alright.
Metal detected.
Okay, so we have some items here. Good. A shell. To swim up, it's just...
cold, is it not?
Yes. More items.
Foreign material detected.
Ammo. Oh wait, there's some items there as well. I need to grab everything.
That was cold.
I'm not done yet, there's more items to pick up.
Foreign material detected.
Anything here? I almost got everything.
Metal detected.
Okay, so this is money.
Stable organic energy detected.
All right. Then the sneak test.
What is this sneaking test?
This is our most difficult test. Since my father orders that we follow the no-violence teachings of Khazar, we find that we are forced to try and sneak into places without the soldiers seeing us.
Nothing wrong with a little sneak and peek. Saves on ammo.
If you say, Ulukai, me, I want to fight, but my father forbids it. And so now we train how to retrieve objects without being spotted. Follow me and I will tell you the rules.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Stable organic energy detected.
Where? Actually, let's go in here and pick up the ammo. That should be everything.
Yo, Shorty. How does this work?
Ulukai, you will now begin the most difficult of our tests. What we will do is have you stand in the area of the square. Once I say 1, 2, 3, you must begin to try and get the fruit I lay on the ground.
Sounds easy enough.
It will not be, Ulukai. If you leave the square before I count 3, I will start over. If I see you, I will tell you, and you will have to come to me to restart the test.
Let's go then.
Enter your square and we will begin. Wait for my count, please.
Notepad. Accessed.
Alright. I remember this being very hard as well. But then again, this was like in early
1,
teens or something.
2, 3.
You can't see me, right?
You did it! I could not see you!
Achievement unlocked. Result.
So, did I pass?
Yes, Ulukai. I have no doubts that you could pass our tests. It was my honor to help you get out of your kink. I hope now that we will be able to learn more useful battle strategies from you.
Your father wouldn't be too happy about that.
My father does not want to see what is happening around him. He talks of the old moons of the Guardians and the honor their name once held. Never does he see that few are being left alive which believe the way he does.
Don't worry, Jan. I've never failed in a mission yet.
May the odds be silent during your travels, Ulukai. My father will be glad to hear that you are ready to begin.
Thanks.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. You will need this.
Hey, that's an EVD. Where did you find this?
This and many sacred objects are all around Adelpha now, Ulukai. When they were found, many believe them objects of the Yods.
Alright, well, we have nothing else to talk about. We found the item we need to search the ground. Oh. How did I go to inventory again? Why can't I remember this? F, what? Is that it? Oh, this is nice. How do I exit this? There we go. Alright, I know how to use it. We should be fine. Let's just pick up the items here. Oh, no! Oh. That's some more metal. I think that's the last of the metals. No, wait, there might be some over here.
Stable organic energy detected.
We also need to check the houses.
HKP-12 ammo located.
Achievement unlocked. I guess that means it's all of the ammo in this area. We could talk to the other guys.
Hi there.
You walk among us at last. The Yads be praised.
Thanks.
Would you like to know about the regions of Talanzar or Motazar?
Let's learn about Talanzar.
Tell me about Talanzar.
Oh, that's a high close-up.
Talanzar was a great region once, full of life and color. Now it is a wasteland. Many say that the Yads have done this because they know this to be the home of Feyran, and they attempt to revert him. But I am not sure I believe this.
Feyran is always there?
Most of the time, yes. He built a great palace there. Around it lies the city of Okriana, the only city in Talanzar. Almost all regions of Adelpha send supplies to Talanzar, for this is the center of Croax's best soldiers.
Sounds like a busy place.
It is. Many Talon live there, trying to do little to attract the wrath of Feyran or Croax. You should not enter this region until you feel ready to do so. Soldiers are everywhere inside Okriana. But if you ever find yourself inside Okriana, you will find that staying off the main road is the best way to avoid the soldier patrols.
Lexicon accessed.
So that's why I had problems first time I played this, the original game.
What can you tell me of Motazar?
This region is one of wasted land, as well as Talanzar. Only a few thousand moons ago, large trees and many animals made Motazar a wonderful place. Now, the land dies more every moon. Only the most vicious plants and animals live there now.
What happened to it?
Feyran mines a mineral there, which he uses to make the soldiers' weapons. As more of this mineral is taken from the ground, the region dies. The Shamaz believe that the mineral is the link between the Yads and Adelpha itself. But I have no feelings about this.
What is this mineral?
You will need to ask another Talon this, Ulukai. I have just become a Guardian, and am only beginning my studies. I am only now being taught about Motazar.
What else have you been taught?
Motazar supplies all of this mineral for Feyran. I remember something about a large tear in the ground that separates two parts of the region, and large holes left from old mines. I do not remember much else.
Lexicon accessed.
Alright, then let's talk to this person. Hello? Hello? Don't want to talk to me? Oh, I probably should take away the gun. Hello? He's just started training.
Stable organic energy detected.
Hello.
You have my greetings, Ulukai. I have just returned from Okasankar, and I am glad to see you are well.
Where?
The region of Okasankar. I was there because I was the last guardian to leave Okar, the region where we found you. It was my duty to make sure no trail was left by us that would lead the soldiers to us.
Okar?
What can you tell me about this Okar place?
That region is where we found you, Ulukai. Khazar spoke of your arriving in that region, and for many moons we hid among the trees, avoiding the soldiers of Croax. We had all but given up hope that you would arrive when we saw the bright light of your arrival.
Then what happened?
You arrived near a group of soldiers. They were about to discover you when we attacked them and drove them away.
You attacked?
Only with sleep darts and other not violent means. We never revert other Talan. After this, you were brought here to safety. Only I remained behind to hide our tracks. That region is a very dangerous one.
Full of mystery it is.
What kind of mystery?
There are stories that the ruins of the region are the remainders of the ancients. I doubted this until I visited the region on the quest of recovering you. During the moons we hid out in the region, I saw what I think was a Dauka, except this one was very large. It had symbols at the top of it to a place I have never seen on symbols of other Dauka. But I will never know the answer to its secret.
Why is that?
That Dauka was broken, if it even was a Dauka. Others with me thought it to be a monument of some kind. Most Talan do not believe in the story of the ancients, but I like to think they could have been.
Lexicon accessed.
Okasankar then.
Tell me about this Oka Sankar.
It is a region full of water. The city of Sayana lies around a mountain that rises high above the water there. Many say the region used to be mostly mountains countless moons ago, and that the Yods became angry and filled it with water to drive away the ancient ones there.
The ancient ones?
The stories about them are many, and each is different. So many moons have passed since they were supposed to have been here that I fear no one Talan knows if they existed.
What can you tell me about them?
The most popular story is that there were two races in the beginning, Talan and the Ancients. The Yods watched as both races began to live on Adelpha. When the Yods saw the Ancients hurting Adelpha, they reacted quickly to rid Adelpha of them. Many Talan were lost in their anger, but the few that survived spoke with the Yods and promised to never harm Adelpha again.
You don't believe this story?
I do not know, Ulukai. Some moons I do not. But then I think about the Dauka and other objects that no Talan knows how they arrived on Adelpha, and I wonder.
Lexicon accessed.
Alright. Is there one more guy I can talk to?
Organic energy detected.
I think it's the rest I need to talk to. This guy in here. Also unstable stuff. There's some unstable material here we need to find. Oh, I talked to you already. There we go. That's the guy.
Yo, Shorty.
Hey there, how's it going?
Great, Urukai. You are better, I see.
I could be worse, although I don't really see how.
I can try and give you some info about the Shamaz or the region of Shamazar if you would like.
Yeah, sure.
What can you tell me about the Shamaz?
They used to have greater numbers of their kind, like us Guardians. But since Feyran and Croax began to rule Adelpha, they have disappeared in great numbers.
Feyran's been killing them?
That is what most fear, Ulukai. Feyran has made it illegal for any Shamaz to teach about the other Yods or of the Prophet Khazar. Those that do, disappear. We have made efforts as well to keep alive the teachings of Khazar and the Yods, but we too lose more Guardians every moon. I fear that one moon soon there will be no more of us left.
So why does Feyran allow some of the Shamaz to live?
He will always need Shamaz. They can use their essence to heal. Croax forces them to heal his soldiers, and Feyran makes them heal the workers so they can work harder for him. There was a time that none of the Shamaz would help Feyran. But when he continued to revert them until there were only a few left, they decided that they needed to stay alive to attempt to continue their teachings and agreed to Feyran's terms.
They're on his side now?
No, Ulukai. Never question the loyalty of a Shamaz. They will all be delighted to see you and will help you the best they can. Khazar suggested this, and the Shamaz have listened. The only reason you should ever fear a Shamaz is...
Is when?
Forgive me, Ulukai. but they were told by Khazar that if your essence was discovered to be evil, they were not to help you. But I am certain that will not be the case.
Lexicon accessed.
What can you tell me of Shamazar?
Large temples are placed all around that region. They are all used to go to pay tribute to the yods of the essences. These moons, very few are allowed to travel to them, and the offering plates beneath the idols atop the temple stand bare.
Why can't you travel to them?
Feyran has all but destroyed all forms of worship to the other yods. Now his yod, the yod Fey, is the only yod all can worship frequently. For the other three, all must do it in secret. Only the Shamaz are allowed to travel much to these other temples, but even their time there is limited.
What else can you tell me of Shamazar?
Recent rains there have made the ground very dangerous in some parts. Be careful around the dark land areas. Also, the waters of Shamazar hold danger. I even hear stories of a large, dangerous beast in the waters behind a temple, but I do not know which one.
Lexicon accessed.
I think that was all the info I can get here. Now I need to go back to Sokrim, and he is there. But should I go and... No, let's talk to him. Oh goodness.
Come here a second, would you? What can you tell me of Croax?
I was very young when he became the leader of Feyran's soldiers. From what my father told me before being reverted, Croax always tried to be in control, to have others under his power.
How did he and Feyran get together?
When Feyran first arrived in Shamazar, he met with Khazar several times. They were always seen arguing. Croax saw his chance to join forces with Feyran. And together, they began to teach their message of power over the weak.
What about the Guardians?
Tell me more about the Dolotai Guardians.
All Talon of the Essence Fey used to be Dolotai Guardians. Since the Fey Essence allows us to use our essence to attack, we became the hunters and protectors of the Talon.
So what went wrong?
When Feyran arrived in Shamazar, he began to change the minds of some of the Fey Talon. He said that the Fey were stronger and should lead the other Talon. Many of the Fey did not listen to Feyran, but a few of the less honorable ones did.
Why didn't you try and stop him then?
Many of us began to battle with the followers of Feyran. But the way of the Talon must be one of peace, or the essence suffers. This is how it has been for countless thousands of moons. Khazar spoke against our use of force, and we followed his message. But Feyran took advantage of this, and reverted many of Khazar's followers.
And now?
Now we are but a few left. Feyran has done his best to remove our voice from Adelpha, but we continue to fight in our own way. Many Talon want us to succeed, but most are afraid to say it.
Lexicon accessed.
Game save or Gamsav?
Say, Zokrim, what's with that Gamsav you gave me?
That is your Gamsav. It is a very special piece of Adelpha, and only a few are ever found.
Great. What's it good for?
If you take it in your hand and squeeze it, light and sound from inside the Gamsav grows. When it reaches full power, it will cause a bright flash. That flash is thought to save your essence, in case you are reverted.
Oh, that's different.
Be warned that if you use this near soldiers, that they will hear it and come running. Also, any energy that comes near your Gamsav will disrupt it, and you will have to begin again trying to use it.
How many times can I use it?
I do not think it has a limit, Ulokai.
Alright, so I can't use it next to enemies or next to other energy, which is probably a way to limit the areas where you could use it. Shamazar, we already asked, but let's ask him as well.
Can you tell me about Shamazar?
It is the region that the Daoke in our camp leads to. This region is filled with temples, and many Talon there are forced to grow food for Feyran's soldiers.
What are these Mon you told me about again?
It is said that you will come to Adelpha and reunite the 5 Mons. Then the season of Feyran will come to an end, and all of Adelpha will be at peace once again.
And what are they?
No Talon knows. They were found by Caesar, and then hidden from the soldiers of Feyran by all the Shamas after Caesar was reverted. Find the Shamas in any region you enter to begin finding them on, Ulukai.
What is a Yod?
The Yods are the forces that watch us from above, and give all Talon our essence. They are the ones who have brought you to us, we hope.
Yeah, he doesn't know yet.
What is a Daoka?
They are the travel rings that have been found throughout Adelpha for thousands and thousands of moons. No Talon knows who created them, only that they allow fast travel to regions where they lie. We turned ours off to make sure no soldiers followed us when we rescued you.
Alright, I'm ready.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished Yam's tests, Ulukai?
Sure did. He says I passed with flying colors. Now I should get going.
As you wish, Ulukai. But before you leave, I will remind you of our deal. You find the 5 Mons, and we will attempt to find that what you seek.
That'll have to do for now. But just know, the second I find that probe, I'm completing the mission first. Understood?
It shall be as you say, Ulukai. Now the path to your first Mon lies in Shamazar, the region beyond the Daoka in our camp. Once you arrive there, you will need to find Shamaz Zeb. He may be in the village to the far west of the Daoka where you appear.
Sounds like a plan.
In other regions as well, you will need to find the Shamaz. They are the only ones who can help you find the Mons.
So the only people I should find are them?
Others will try to help, Ulukai. A good talent to find is also a recreator. I think they have discovered secrets about your sacred objects.
The recreators?
Yes. They and all others will help you. I only hope you will find the help of the leaders as well.
The leaders of what?
Many of the regions produce resources for the soldiers of Feyran and Croax. I have been in contact with many of them, but all are unwilling to stop their work for Feyran.
They like working for him?
No, Ulukai. They simply fear his anger, or they are too dumb to understand why we want to do this.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that if I have the time.
I know you can win them over. You have the mark of the Ulukai on you, and all will know your words carry great weight.
So that's what it is. I thought maybe one of your guys mistook me for a New York subway car.
Be warned, Ulukai. Many soldiers have been seen now that you are known to be alive. You will want to stay away from the Temple Fey in the center of Shamazar. There are many soldiers there. Stay to the south end of Shamazar.
Thanks for the advice.
Know this. All Guardians will be watching you. You will find our help when you are fulfilling the prophecy of the Ulukai, and you will know our anger if you do not. All Talon will know your actions and treat you in the manner you treat them.
You just remember that I need to find the others and that probe, and we'll get along famously.
Then I will activate the Daoka for you. May the Yods be silent, Ulukai.
Notepad. Access.
Alright.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Wait, there's some unstable organic... Or is that my body? Alright. Oh, I should see this. Oh, okay, you want me to talk to him.
What's a recreator?
They are the ones who make the weapons for Feyran. But do not think they are bad, Ulukai. They do so against their will.
Why should I see them?
I know that they studied your sacred objects, and maybe the Talon, to see about finding more of them.
And the leaders?
What can you tell me about these leaders?
They are the Talon placed in charge of supplying items for Feyran, like tax Zorkins or food. Anything he needs to support his soldiers.
And you've had trouble convincing them to stop?
Yes. They know of Feyran's anger and what terrors he can bring when a Talon goes against his will. We Guardians do what we can, attacking supply convoys, storage houses, but we never can weaken them enough. You may be able to convince them, Ulukai.
Any hints on how?
All of the leaders would follow your words if all other Talon of that region know you are truly the Ulukai. You will have to speak with them to find out what is stopping them from helping us defeat Feyran.
More. Ah, we know everything. Alright, let's go. Can we save? Where is that weird crystal? Games of. Okay, it's F1. Yeah, it's a save station. Wait, battle music already? Alright, they are guarding the gates, I forgot. Oh good, I spawned in the water. Oh, it's in the water. This area scared me back when I was a kid. What is this? Another tool. Hello?
Hello there.
Ah, you are better, I see, Ulukai.
Sure am.
Then you will want to find Shemaz Zeb and begin searching the regions for the Mons. Please know that all the soldiers of every region are on the hunt for you. I would suggest that you stay here in Shamazar until you feel you are ready to travel into the other regions. But know that you can enter any of them whenever you feel the need.
Thanks for the tip.
It is my honor to help you, Ulukai. But another word of warning. Some Daokas lead directly into soldier camps. You would be wise to enter only those Daoka that you know lead to a someplace less dangerous.
I'll keep that in mind.
Then I will not keep you any longer, Ulukai. Shemaz Zeb waits you in the village to the west. If you would like, I would like to take you to the village.
Sure.
You can take me there, huh?
Yes, if you would like.
Sure, I'd love the company.
I will show you what I can along the way. Please follow me, Ulukai.
Oh no, those are some nasty creatures. Hello? Why are you stopping here? He's not leading me to the military, is he?
To the north of this spot is where the Temple Fae is. Many soldiers of Croax are around there. You should not enter there, Ulukai.
Sounds like good advice.
The Temple Fae is one of 4 temples in this region. The other 3 are to the northeast of the Temple Fae, but they are all smaller. We must go now.
Okay, don't go north. Sure, we can run through this. Oh, they have a bar of happiness above you.
We are here, Ulukai.
Every character.
The village is just to the west of here. I hope Shamaz Zev will be of some help.
Ditto, pal. Thanks for the tour.
My honor, Ulukai. Wait, I did want to give you a small piece of advice before I go.
What is it?
Shoot.
There are convoys of supplies leaving almost all regions of Adelpha. They go to supply Feyran soldiers. If you can, you may want to stop them when you see them. I know it could make the soldiers weaker over time.
I'll try. Thanks.
May the Yads be silent, Ulukai.
Look, they have a happiness meter. So, the more tasks you do for them, I guess, the happier they become. I can't remember this being in the game before. Oh, look at that. Soldiers. Oh, I can't move it. Huh. It really is X-ray. I can see through buildings. What do we have here? Oh, I got a key! Oh no, that's just if I want to unlock it, okay. Was there anything on top of the roofs? Probably not. Oh, here we have one of the recreators. Okay, good. The game tells me. He has a slave necklace. I don't think that's him growling, is it? Ah, there's a house there. I probably shouldn't enter it without asking. Oh, there's a medkit. No one will know. You did not see that. About locate Talan. No, about Feyran.
Tell me about Feyran.
His name brings only suffering. He seems to like the pain of others. I hope you can defeat him.
And the soldiers here?
Can you give me any info on the soldiers here?
They patrol the fields regularly. There are many of them around the Risk storehouses located all over Shamazar, but the most are sure to be found inside the Temple Fae.
What about this temple then?
What do you know about the Temple Fae?
It is a very large temple that is completely surrounded by water. Feyran had it built, so it was the center of Shamazar. Many soldiers are inside.
Is there anything you can tell me about Croax?
His time here on Adelpha has made us all suffer. Sometimes he is seen in the Temple Fae, leading his men, but I have not seen him since you arrived, Ulukai.
Oh, he's probably scared of me.
Do you know anything about Khazar?
He was a great being. His knowledge and kindness brought thousands of happy moons to all Talan.
Where is Seb?
Do you know where I can find Shamaz Zeb?
That is him right there.
Wait, what? Oh, he's here? Hello? I feel like he seems angry, this guy. He's here? Wait, what? Oh, they're not happy with me. Oh, it's probably this house to talk about. I want to shoot this up and get the items inside. Can I punch it? No, I can't. Oh. Oh, this is another peasant. How did I get the info up again? Unstable organic energy. Mar, leader of Chamasar.
Come here a second, would you? Hello there.
He does not look impressed. Okay. Are you thinking about something? Hello.
Greetings, Ululu. How are you this moon?
That's Ulukai, isn't it?
That is what I said, no?
Okay.
Mar knows what he says. Mar is leader of all Shamatsar.
What can you tell me about the risks around here?
All the risk goes to the soldiers. We keep a little for ourselves. But friend Croax says too much risk makes workers slow.
Guess that doesn't apply to soldiers, huh?
What?
Forget it.
Oh, this
if
guy is
soldiers not get risk every moon from us, friend Croax would be very mad. And soldiers would become weaker. I cannot let that happen. We need soldiers to protect us.
From what?
From something I do not know.
Lexicon accessed.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about the soldiers?
They guard us from something.
What?
I do not know. But whatever it is, they need a lot of risk to do it. Times that they do not get risk, they become very weak.
Resource support.
Have you any idea what kind of food resources Feyron has overall?
Soldiers are strong. I do not like them strong.
What about the soldiers' weapons?
Weapons of soldiers, really strong.
What about the soldiers' morale?
What is morale?
Oh, that's bad.
What can you tell me about Shamazar?
Shamazar is the best of all regions of Adelpha. Mar is in charge.
And just who put you in charge?
Croax did. I always think that friend Croax was mean, Palan. But he visited me one moon and asked me to lead all of Shamazar. So I do. He's good, no?
I don't know. I wonder why he picked you.
Because Mar is the smartest Talon of all, Ulubi.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
He also said that I was, how did he say, not able to cause an uprising, whatever that is.
Sounds like the same logic a certain nasty goose stepper used. So what do you do?
I count risks and tell friend Croax how many workers not finish their work with a risk each moon.
What happens to those workers?
I think it takes them to go talk to them or something. They never come back. So they must be getting a different job somewhere.
Yeah, probably pushing up daisies.
You think that is a good job? Maybe I should try it.
Oh God. He doesn't want to stop risk production because he's stupid. So let's try... Oh! What is this? I know what they meant by being looked at. I feel like they could rob me at any moment. Also, if you guys are not working, you get sent away. Oh, there's no items in here. There's one thing that I can't use my gun in here. I think. Yeah, can I kick? Let's see, let's talk to this recreator. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can't open it. Oh, Seb is actually happy with me. Oh, Seb! Oh, that's what the guy I need to find. Is this him? Oh, it must be him. Look at his outfit. Before we talk to him, let's see if we can steal something.
Hi there.
Oh, the Yards have returned you from your sleep. I am pleased.
Thanks. Now, about that Mon.
I have waited for this moon since I was a small Talan to finally meet the Ulukai.
Yeah.
Great. The Mon?
Oh, yes. The Mon. I am afraid I have a confession to make.
This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Yes, Ulukai. I do not know where the Mon is. Please forgive me. But the Shamas before me would reverted before telling the secret of the Mon.
That's okay. It's what I expected with the kind of day I'm having.
Wait, a Dalan named Narn has searched for the Mon for the past few moons. His friend was killed by Croax. Since he believes the stories about the Mon being a powerful weapon of the Yards, he is trying to claim it for himself.
Has he made any progress?
Again, I fail you in not knowing Ulukai. I have not seen him since last moon, but I need to find him and calm the fire that burns in his essence before he reverts Croax.
Sounds like Croax is in need of a little reverting.
No, Ulukai. The essence suffers when Talan reverts Talan.
Notepad.
But
Access.
I am not a Talon. So I should be able to revert, kill the other Talon?
I want to know more about this reverting.
Reverting is what we call it when a Talan dies. His essence is reverted back to the Yard which first gave it to him.
How?
For example, a Fate Talan is reverted by fire. Then his essence is returned to the Yard Fae.
You burn them alive?
No. If a Talan dies peacefully, the essence remains inside until the body is reverted. The reverting ceremony also allows the Talan's destiny to appear. We call that the Hazades.
Whoa, X-Files, eat your heart out.
Lexicon. Accessed.
Let's talk about Hazardous.
What is a Hazades?
Think of the Hazades like the essence of a Talan, which rises once they are reverted, then travels to the person or place it needed to see to finish its destiny.
Lexicon. Accessed.
Oh goodness, there's a lot of talking in this game. Narn, this guy I need to find.
So you don't know where Narn is?
Have you spoke with Ilot yet? He could be the best Talan to ask. I wish I knew, but I have not seen Narn since his last visit. His brother Ilot is in the rice fields to the far north of the village.
Notepad. Accessed.
The far north is not where I should go because of all the soldiers. About Yod?
Tell me about these Yods.
The gods are the creators of all essence, Ulukai. They control all of our lives and our destinies. We have built 4 temples to the north to honor each of these gods.
So you don't know...
No.
Have you...
Notepad.
Could you heal me?
Of course, Ulukai. Now be more careful.
Key detected.
Oh. I found the key. It's behind him. Alright. Yeah. I cannot take the key while he's still there. I'm guessing the red arrows are enemies, because they just patrolled... Hang on. Oh god, hide! There are enemies coming. They must have heard about me. Can I hide on the roof? I need to talk to Narn, which is... Where is he? In the field, but there's enemies in the fields as well. They kind of look the same. They just have different outfits. Earth essence. Why can't I see what the others have?
Have you seen Narn?
No, not this moon, Ulukai. I hear he is very upset. I only hope the soldiers have not reverted him.
What about Mar?
What can you tell me about Mar?
That Talan is so dumb, but very dangerous. Mar does not realize it, but each time he thinks he is helping Croax, he is really hurting other Talan.
So I need to find a lot.
Have you seen Ilot?
Go northwest from me, Urukai. He is there, I think, but I cannot see him now.
Thank you. To the northwest is where the enemies are, so... Ooh. Oh, there's a wagon there. Are those enemies? Oh, I can't use it while I'm crouching. They are enemies. Oh, they're going to that's transport. If we can attack the actually... No, not that one. F1. The save. Yeah, that's the enemies. How did they go into first person again? Oh. Oh shit! That's unfair!
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
I need to stop the food transports. So the soldiers get weaker. He's hiding. Oh, I wish I had a grenade. Is that a soldier?
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Yeah, I think these are soldiers as well. Do I not have other guns? Oh god!
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. Metal detected. Warning. Mid-level energy source detected.
Did they update the AI at all? I feel like they're still as stupid.
Metal detected.
Well, oh god! They're calling for help. I only have a limited amount of ammo. Okay. Let's unequip.
Medical supplies located.
So what did we do here? All we did was murder a few people. O2K Mini. The medkit, we didn't lose anything. We had a door key. For something. Also, northwest is where I need to go. To find the Elot. Ah, here we go.
Excuse me, pal. Are you Ilot?
Yes, that is I. Are you looking for Narn as well?
Yeah, do you know where he is?
Like I tell soldiers, I have not seen him in many moons. Now I must work.
Are you sure about that?
I really need to find your brother.
I want nothing more than his safe return. But I fear that if I do not finish my field on time, I will be beat more very soon. If only a Shamaz could come heal me, I could finish my field with no problem.
Notepad accessed.
Alright, so let's go back to the Shamaz and get him to heal. Also, what can I do with this? Did I mess up? Shouldn't I have done this? Ah, that's the Mara guy. Yeah, he's not worth talking to. Oh, he doesn't seem happy.
How do all Talon feel about me?
There is no real way of saying if they think you are doing well or not.
Okay. Let's see. Heal a lot.
I need your help. Can you heal Ilot for me?
Again, the soldiers of Croax beat him.
Looks that way.
They constantly look for Narn. Every worker not in the race field means they lose their quota for race for the soldiers. When that happens, the soldiers become weaker. But let us not delay.
Weaker, huh?
Ah, this is the perfect time. Steal a key. Why are we going this way? Well, I had to kill those soldiers anyway. Wait, what? They were in the way. Is that him here? No, that's an average farmer. I think I saw something underwater there. Yeah, there is.
Metal detected.
What is this? Huh. Also, there was metal here. I looked healed. Which one is Ilot?
How's it going?
Awkward.
How's it going?
Urukai, I had heard you were in Shamazar. I am a Dolotai guardian myself, but please do not tell any Talan. I am only counting risks for Croax, so we can learn of how much resources he has.
Oh, I see.
Tell me a bit more about the Riss.
This Riss is going to feed the soldiers of Croax. Feyran has made it law that all of the soldiers will be given all food before other Talan.
Doesn't sound very fair.
Of course it is not. The soldiers eat all the Riss we make for them. If they do not get it regularly, they become weak and vulnerable.
So why not stop making it?
It is hard to get all to agree to this. Mar, the leader given to us by Croax, is a very stupid but very loyal leader. All are afraid of him.
Huh.
Can't you do something about Mar?
Like what, Ulukai?
Well, silence him somehow?
One of the Shamas here is trying to gain Mar's trust. So many soldiers beat Mar when he was a worker that when Croax began to treat him nice, he took to him quickly. I think Croax set it up to get Mar's loyalty.
I've heard of that tactic before.
We need to get Mar on our side. He may be the dumbest Talan I have ever met, but all others here fear him more than anything. All Mar has to do is mention one bad thing about a Talan to Croax, and that Talan is never seen again.
He's just one Talan. If he's all that's stopping you, why not take more drastic measures?
All Talan believe that violence is not a tool, Ulukai, and all feel Mar is not at fault, so none want him harmed. We just need someone to convince him to help us hurt the soldiers by slowing down our risk shipments. Someone like you, maybe.
Huh.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. But where is... Oh, he's down there. Wait, what? Trust me, they all look the same in my eyes. Oh my god! If this... Oh, they have different clothes. If it only showed the name tags more often.
You feel better?
Oh yes. Thank you so much, Ulukai. I will be able to finish my field on time. Maybe even help another Talon with his.
Glad to hear it. Now, about your brother.
2 moons ago, Narn's best friend, Lam, was sick. He was not able to finish his field. Croax found out and had Lam reverted.
For being sick?
No, for not finishing his field. The soldiers depend on the risk that we supply them to remain strong. Lam was only ill 1 moon. Still, Croax had him reverted.
And Narn?
He went crazy with rage. I have never seen a Talon get so upset. He ran off in search of the Mon, which he believes is a powerful weapon of the Yads. I fear he intends to poison his essence by reverting Croax himself.
Okay, let's see what it is.
So, do you know where Narn is?
I do not, Ulukai. But I did see him last moon. He talked a bit about discovering the secret of the 4 temples, and it having something to do with the essence idols. But I know nothing about these stories.
Who would?
Narn spoke of talking with Shamaz Mazum at the Temple Eloi. You should maybe try there. It is north of the Temple Fey.
Thanks. What is an essence idol, by the way?
I do not know, Ulukai. But the 2 risk counters near the waters of the Temple Fey can tell you more about them, I think. I hear them talk of them sometimes.
All right. That'll have to do.
Oh yes, Ulukai. You may want to bring a Magua with you when you visit him. I hear the Shamaz is very tired from healing Talon this moon.
Notepad accessed.
Alright. So... What's the controls again? Drop item in backpack. Oh, it even shows the amount of enemies in the area you're looking at. The number down there. And the number of unknowns. Interesting. I was just hoping it would show me where the items are, because I can't see them that well. It used to be more obvious in the other game like this. It shows up like this. Wait, what? Oh, he's praying to me. Oh, here we go.
Do you know something about Magua?
I know that it returns your essence if you eat it, Ulukai. But maybe some other Talan can tell you where to find some. Logar, maybe?
Notepad. Accessed.
Alright. Can you tell me where Logar is? Probably not. Oh, actually.
Where can I find Logar?
He is to the northeast of me, maybe. But I have not seen him for some time.
Northeast. Enemy territory. There's actually enemies behind here as well, because there's a portal there. We have a key. Let's save and get inside this temple, whatever it is. It worked! Oh my god!
Link located.
Stole all of this from me, so I'm taking it back. I need to destroy this. Can I use my gun for this? Oh, there was money in them. Alright. Where's the other place I can use the key? Hello?
Yo, Shorty. How's it going?
At long last, the Ulukai has arrived. My father would be proud to know that I am meeting you.
He would?
Yes, Ulukai. He was a recreator like I am. My name is Clath. I am eager to be helping you.
Can you tell me about how you're going to help me?
What other help can you give me?
You know that many regions here supply different items for Pharaon.
Yes.
I'm finding that out, yes.
Well, besides helping you with making weapon fuel, we recreators have an idea.
What's that?
You can affect the soldiers that block your paths to the Mons by finding a way to get each leader of the regions to agree to stop producing their supplies to the soldiers.
Yeah? Thanks.
Mar in the village here, for example. All Talan are afraid of him because one bad word from him and any Talan will disappear forever. But Mar is stupid and does not understand the harm he causes.
What can I do?
If he were to agree with stopping Risk production, all Talan would do so gladly. But you will have to convince all here, and Mar, that you are indeed the Ulukai that we all hoped would come.
That would take some time.
Can you explain what a recreator is exactly?
We are but a few Eloi Talan who can recreate simple objects after we have examined them with our essence. We have been working for Pharaon for thousands of moons, though, creating weapons for his soldiers.
Against your wishes, I hope.
That is true, Ulukai. And to show this, I would like to offer to help you on behalf of all recreators. You need only show us any of your sacred objects which fuel your weapons, and we will attempt to make them for you.
How do you know about those?
All Talan have them, Ulukai.
We have studied them and found that we would be able to recreate some of these objects with material from Adelpha. If you want any more history about us recreators, see Hoon in Okriana.
Can you make me any weapons?
Sorry, Ulukai. The weapons we know how to make are made to be fueled by a Fey Talon's essence, like the soldiers. From what I hear, you do not have this essence, and these weapons cannot be used by you. I wish I could do this for you, you must know.
Lexicon accessed.
What do you need to make weapon fuel for me?
You need only bring a sample of the weapon fuel you need made, and I and the other recreators will know what you need made. At that time, we can tell you what material from Adelpha we will need to create your fuel.
Can you make these?
I have seen those before, yes. Bring me these objects for one container of these fuels.
One green helidium, which I don't have, and one metal. Can you make USA SH1 ammo?
Can you make these?
I have seen those before, yes. Bring me these objects for one container of these fuels.
Green helidium. What about shells?
Where can I find some shells?
You can only find those in water, Ulukai. You can go near the Temple Fey and find some there, I am sure.
What about green helidium?
So, where can I find some green helidium?
All around the regions of Adelpha, Ulukai. These crystals grow up from the ground like plants.
Lexicon accessed.
And metal?
Where can I find some metal?
Look to the large mounds of earth. They are usually found there.
Basically common sense. Alright, there should be some stuff. Ah, there we go. Already...
Organic energy detected.
I could talk to him, but I don't really want to either. Oh, look! There's a jumping puzzle there. I love jumping puzzles.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Ah! Oh, goodness. Red helidium. That's not green. Also, look at those huge eggs. Oh, this is a nice screenshot. Oh, this is a nice screenshot. Alright. Now to get... Oh, look at all those enemies down there. I don't believe they were there when I started jumping. Oh. I lost health. Alright. This is just a normal peasant. There's some soldiers over here. They're sitting down, so we don't need to kill them. But being the good guy I am, I will murder them.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Ammo. Explosives? Why would they have explosives? Let's save it. And play this another time. Oh, it quit to desktop. Good, great. And it will crash as well. Thank you guys for watching and goodbye.